last we will reveal ourselves to the Jedi. At last we will have revenge.
Hey everyone, welcome to another Star Wars episode. In this episode, I want to talk about a theory, kind of like a rumor that I thought about. I was just looking at the release date of Star Wars The Force Awakens, which was released back in 2015, December 18th, 2015 to be exact. And then Star Wars Rebels, Twilight of the Apprentice, Part 2, was aired on March 30th, 2016. So that's, less than a year when Star Wars came out. Star Wars Episode 7 came out, excuse me. And, that's all fine. In that episode, we saw Ahsoka supposedly die, but then they show her at the end, and she's like walking up the temple. So that's fine too. We didn't really know what that meant. Then we have Episode 8. And Episode 8 came out on December 15, 2017. So that's almost the same time Episode 7 came out, a few days later. Almost a year from from Star Wars Rebel, Twilight of the Apprentice. And then if you look at the backlash that Episode 8 received, it was horrendous. People hated it. Star Wars lost a lot of fans. People didn't want to associate themselves with Star Wars. People were outraged on how Luke was treated. There was a lot of backlash coming from all angles. The movie did some stuff right. The movie did a lot of things wrong. And then Season 4 of Star Wars Rebels, Episode 13, released on February 26, 2018. And in this episode, we see the introduction of a place called the World Between Worlds. In this episode also, they make sure they add a Rey's voice and Maz Kanata and some other features of the sequel trilogy, just to remind you, hey, these stories are connected. We can change whatever we want. And in this same episode, we see Ahsoka returning. Ahsoka returned, and Ezra saved her. We see the scene where Ezra pulls her into the World Between Worlds. And people are quick to say, well, she never died. You see her in Season 2, she's walking. Yeah, you do. But that's because of what happened in Season 4. By Ezra saving her, you see her walking in Season 2. Ezra saved her in Season 4, so you see Ahsoka walking in Season 2. It's pretty simple. And I know there's a lot of loopholes. People can say what they want. But I think this executive decision was made to bring Ahsoka back, to show how she was saved. They could have just done this. They didn't have to do it this way. They could have just made it that Ahsoka managed to fend off Vader. Maybe his respirator was something happened that made Vader retreat, or Ahsoka managed to escape. The floor caved in. Vader fell. She was okay, and she walked away. They could have done that in Episode 13, Season 4, but no. Instead, they chose to show Ezra going into a place called World Between Worlds, intervening with time and pulling her out. They didn't have to do that. They did that for a reason. They did that to show us, hey, we have the ability to go back and change things. We have the ability to branch away from other story arcs if we choose to. And I think that was key to showing us that if they want to change the sequel trilogies, if they want to branch away and create a new scenario, they have the power to do so. And that's why The World Between Worlds is a very important episode. Chronologically, if you look at the release dates of each episode between the 3 movies in the series, well, 2, because we only spoke about The Force Awakens and The Last Jedi, and the 2 episodes of Star Wars Rebels, you will see there was a pattern and how Rebels try to undo what the sequel trilogy did. by introducing the World Between Worlds, guys. And I think you're going to see this is going to play a big role moving forward. The World Between Worlds is going to impact Star Wars in some way. And I'm not saying the sequel trilogy is going to get erased. I'm not one of those people that are saying that. But I think they're going to branch away from it by using an alternative timeline. That's my belief. And I have many points. I can give you many examples as to why I think that. So if you guys do have comments or disagree with me, it's fine to disagree with me. Give me thumbs down, dislikes, so I can know you guys disagree. Put some comments so I can, we can have a healthy conversation. And I can tell you why I believe the way I believe and why I think this way. Why I think that Ahsoka was supposed to die and lived. I can give you all my theories, suggestions, examples, etc. Anyways, guys, subscribe if you're new to the channel. Like the video, dislike the video. Thank you for watching. Take care. Have a good day.